Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the academic procession led by the Chancellor's ambassadors carrying the academic gonfalons for each college. Today's commencement party will be led by Ace Bearer, Dr. Susan Davidson, the University of Tennessee at Chattanooga Chancellor, Stephen Angle, and the University's System Vice President of Academic Affairs and Student Success, Dr. Katie Hyde. And now entering are members of the University of Tennessee at Chattanooga faculty. Ladies and gentlemen, we present the class of 2014 graduates.
your convenience today, we have closed caption located above the stage. It is my pleasure now to introduce the individuals joining me on the platform this morning who will not be introduced later on in the program. I ask that each one stand as I call your name. Dr. John Delaney, Vice Chancellor for Student Development. Dr. Richard Brown, Executive Vice Chancellor for Finance, Operations, and Information Technology. Dr. Brian Rowland, Vice Chancellor for Development and Alumni Affairs and Executive Director of the UC Foundation. Dr. Susan Davidson, President of the Faculty Senate. Dean Teresa Litka, Dean of the Library. Dr. Linda Frost, Dean of the Honors College, and the Dean who will be presenting his college graduation at 1 p.m., Dr. Gary Ligori, representing the College of Health, Education, and Professional Studies. Thank you. It is my honor to be here with you today at the culmination of this pivotal period in your lives. An old Chinese proverb states, vision without action is merely a dream. Action without vision merely passes time. Vision with action changes the world. Today's graduates acted on their dreams and diligently worked to achieve their own individual goals. On behalf of the faculty and staff here at UTC, congratulations. Here at UTC, every student makes the university the special place that it is. You have played an important part in shaping the role of UT's future, and you have left your mark here. Later today, you will be gathering to celebrate these accomplishments, and I encourage all of you to soak in your achievements and to be present in the moment. Enjoy today. This is a transformative time in your lives. You are already scientists and researchers who have published in journals and presented work at conferences, talented artists who have performed professionally and played work before audiences, teachers who instruct young people, engineers who solve today's problems, health professionals who will comfort and heal, business leaders who shape our economy, and military leaders who protect our nation. 20 veterans will graduate today. Among them is a Master Sergeant who served 28 years in the U.S. Army who is now completing his degree here at UTC. Also graduating today is a doctoral candidate who was 15 years old when her family moved from Egypt to the United States to pursue career opportunities and gain religious freedom. A second doctoral candidate is a former high school dropout who was told by teachers she would have never amount to much, but today she will be hooded and receive her doctorate. 14 Mocs varsity student athletes graduate today. 3 are academic All-Southern Conference honorees, and 2 are All-Americans. 1 graduate is a 3-time Southern Conference Football Defensive Player of the Year and the first academic All-American in the history of Mocs football. Today represents a celebration of a beginning and an end. You now possess an education that has prepared you for success in an ever-changing world. Honor this milestone and embrace your future, but I hope you will never stop educating yourselves for the new challenges and opportunities that will come to each of you. Graduation may represent the end of formal education for some, but it also is just the beginning of a lifelong quest for knowledge. Never stop moving forward, striving for deeper insight. Thank you, and again, congratulations. It is now my honor to introduce the University of Tennessee System President of Academic Affairs and Student Success, Dr. Katie High, who serves as the Chief Academic Officer for the university's 4 campuses.
Thank you, Provost Ainsworth. Good morning, Chancellor, members of the platform party, members of the faculty, family and friends, and soon to be, almost, graduates of the University of Tennessee, Chattanooga. As the Provost mentioned, I'm here from the System Administration. Many of you students probably didn't know there was a system administration. The University of Tennessee has 4 campuses: Chattanooga, Memphis, Martin, and Knoxville. And all those units are headed by a president, Dr. Joe DiPietro. I'm a member of his immediate staff, and one of the best things about being on his staff is that we get to attend all the commencements on all the campuses. And today, I was the lucky one. I got to come to UT Chattanooga, so thank you. Now, that's out of the way. Let me offer you my most heartfelt congratulations, graduates. In a few moments, you will officially become members of a very elite group. Nationally, only 57% of all the freshmen who start college ever end up graduating. And in Tennessee, only 22% of the adult population has a bachelor's degree or higher. You are helping that number grow. It needs to grow, and you should be proud of that, and we commend you. So I have a few questions for those of you who are about to receive your bachelor's degree. Are any of you the first in your family to go to college? And if so, would you raise your hands? I know your families are about to bust. Congratulations. Are any of you single parents? Couple? All right. Your road was harder. Congratulations. Provost Ainsworth said that several veterans are graduating today. Are any of you in the audience? And if so, would you please stand? Thank you. Now, these are the words that we're most interested in hearing up here on the stage. Are any of you who are getting your bachelor's degrees planning to go to graduate school? Would you raise your hands? Woo! These may be the words that your parents want to hear. Do any of you already have jobs lined up? Would you please stand? Stand. Okay, parents. Remain standing. Remain standing if the job that you have happens to be in Tennessee. Because that's what Governor Haslam wants to hear. So thank you very much. You may be seated. You've heard this, but please know it and hear it one more time. You are our future. It was mentioned before, but I'll say it one more time too. Savor this moment. Cherish this day. It's a big one, and it will never come again. Thank you.
It's now my honor to introduce Dr. Steve Angle, Chancellor at the University of Tennessee at Chattanooga. Dr. Angle assumed his role as Chancellor and the 17th leader of this University of Tennessee at Chattanooga on July 1st, 2013.
Well, congratulations, graduates. Wow. What an incredible group of students. It's such a pleasure to be here and share in this moment with you. I commend each and every one of you for your hard work and dedication. And thank you for all that you have done for your university. Each of you has helped to shape and mold UTC into an even better institution than it was before you came here. You've endured seemingly never-ending construction on Cardiac Hill, which now has stairs and is just gorgeous. You've seen our new library and lecture halls come so close to completion. You put up with all of the construction, and you're going to graduate just before it opens.
got to come back and see this library. A soft opening on December 29th, but it really opens January 5th. So come back and have a cup of coffee at the Starbucks and look at that library. You've seen Chamberlain Pavilion rise as a major landmark in the middle of campus, and the Metro building be transformed into a facility that we're all proud of, that houses HHP, nursing, and some of our communications programs. You've seen changes in your own lives and participated in the evolution of the University of Tennessee at Chattanooga. Thank you for all you have done for your campus. We can never thank you enough for the chance to participate in your education and your evolution as a person. I'm honored to serve as your chancellor and to have this opportunity to address our distinguished graduates, families, and friends of our university community. I also want to give a special acknowledgement to our faculty. They put their all into what they do for a living, which is to change lives and help determine the future of our society, because that is you, as Dr. High mentioned. So would our faculty stand up and let us acknowledge them and their contributions on this day, please. It is such an honor to be at this university and work with these faculty. So there are 5 things I want to briefly convey to you today as a charge to think about as you move forward in the next chapter of your life. First, look for ways to give back to others. It'll enrich your lives in ways you could never imagine. Helping someone actually helps you and nurtures your spirit. The dollar in your pocket is so important, but the knowledge that you helped someone else provides a warm feeling in your heart that is truly priceless. Second, cherish your relationships and those around you. None of us get anywhere without support and help from others. Look at the filled arena and the number of graduates we have here. Your supporters, your family are here to support you. Take the time to nurture those relationships. Thank those that helped you get to where you are. Keep in touch with your friends. Take the time to be a good friend. You're going to get busy. You'll have a focus on your career, the current crisis in your life. But there'll never be the right moment to coach that youth soccer league, to take your parents on a trip, to make a phone call to a friend. Take the time to do it. You won't regret it. It's important. Third, relish the challenges. Don't ever back away from a challenge. Do more than is expected of you. Try new things. Take on the big problems. Difficult does not mean impossible. It's a challenge. The rewards you will realize increase with the difficulty of the problem. And don't fear failure. Trust me, you will figure it out. Every failure, every setback opens so many more doors that would never have been available to you if you hadn't tried. So relish the challenges and take on the big problems. And it's the journey, not the destination, that counts. Cherish each and every day of that journey. You'll reach your destination soon enough, but enjoy the ride. Many of you know what your career path will be, and others are still looking and have no clue. And that's the category I was in when I was in your position. I had no idea what I'd do with my life. I decided not to be a veterinarian, but you never know where it'll take you. So whatever the case you have, if you know where you're going or you don't, choose a path and start moving. And do it soon. The mistake is doing nothing and waiting. Your journey will open so many doors that you didn't even know existed. So get going. enjoy that journey. Keep your eyes open. Look for interesting, exciting detours that will be fun and a challenge. Sometimes you'll find that small detour is actually the on-ramp to a superhighway that is going to propel you places you never imagined. So each and every student at UTC makes decisions about their future, and they risk rejection. A number of you raised your hands as going to graduate school. You risked rejection, but you applied. If you apply for a job, it's the same case. For a fellowship, but not applying is the mistake, so go for it. Robert Fisher, your student government president, who will speak in a few moments, is a great example. And for him, the journey is one to become the person he aspires to be. Robert pursued many challenges. He never avoided them, and many doors opened for him along his journey as a result. He had an opportunity to accept an internship in Washington, D.C., got to meet the President of the United States. More doors opened. He applied for a Truman Scholarship, very select scholarship, and he was successful and awarded that last year. Recently, he was named one of 32 Rhodes Scholars in the United States. Wow, what a huge achievement for Robert. But also, it has great impact on our UTC students. Where do you set the bar? What do you strive to be? It has great impact on our honors college and on our entire university and the University of Tennessee system. The only Rhodes Scholar in Tennessee. Now, think of the doors that are now available to him, but also the doors that are opening for the rest of us. So, one person, one path, lots of determination and talent, but huge impact. And I think a Rhodes Scholar deserves a round of applause. So. And he's one of the nicest young men I have ever met, who gives back to this campus and his community in so many ways. So start down that path and don't fear failure. Meet the challenge head on, and doors are going to open for you. Finally, and perhaps most importantly, play to win and strive for excellence in all you do. Do your best and set goals that are a stretch. Don't just strive to get by, strive to excel. Step back and look at your university. UTC is so much more than a place. As we strive for excellence as individuals, our university, our students excel. UTC is people. It's what all of you do and how you do it that defines our institution. If our faculty, students, staff, and alumni excel and shine, it's the reflected glory of those stars around us that allows our university to shine also. We play to win, not just to be an applicant or a contender, but to win. Robert Fisher is a Rhodes Scholar. Last year, our athletic teams won 5 Southern Conference championships. Southern Conference is our NCAA Division I athletic conference. The average GPA of our student athletes was 3.07, and they won 5 conference championships. Wow. They're playing to win in every aspect. Last night, our football team played in the 3rd round of the FCS playoffs in New Hampshire. Wow. At the start of the year, Coach Huseman told all of us his goal wasn't to win the Southern Conference, it's to win the championship. And I think that the performance through the season and last night showed we belonged in that game, and we're one of the best 8 teams in the country. Wow. We were a player too short, a player with an interception coming in from out of bounds, the onside kick we didn't recover, We were right there to the very end, and we're so proud of them and each and every one of you as you strive for excellence. So go the extra mile. I couldn't be more proud of our team and their coaching staff than if they had won. I mean, they did this with style. We built a program with great student athletes. Wow, they're not a loser, they're a winner, and they've done it with class. So we play to win academically. We play to win in everything that we do. So as you leave UTC, play to win and excel and be the very best you can be. Don't just take, well, I'll just get by. You will amaze yourself with what you accomplish. Your faculty know you have it in you, let me tell you. So do this. So thank you for all you have done, graduates, for your campus, for our community. I've enjoyed getting to know many of you, and you are an incredible group of people. You're a mock forever, not just during your time as a student. This is one relationship that we hope you will treasure throughout your life. We hope you'll come back and come back often. Drop us a card, visit, come back to talk to that faculty member who made a difference. They really do care, and they do want to see you. You are why we're here. You are the future of our society and our world, and the future looks really bright from where I stand. We are so proud of you. I wish you all the success in the future, and continue to wear your Power C with pride and keep in touch. You are the University of Tennessee at Chattanooga. Congratulations, and go Mocs.
At this time, the deans from the College of Arts and Sciences, the College of Engineering and Computer Science, and the Graduate School will come forward to present the candidates for graduation from their respective colleges. At this time, would Dean Jeff Elwell please come forward to present the candidates for graduation from the College of Arts and Sciences.
Good morning. Will the faculty and candidates for bachelor's degrees from the College of Arts and Sciences please stand? Chancellor, it is my honor to present 270 candidates for undergraduate degrees. Honors awarded include 58 candidates for Latin honors. Candidates for Arts and Science, please remain standing.
At this time, would the interim dean, Nessie Alp, please come forward to present the candidates for graduation from the College of Engineering and Computer Science.
Good morning. Will the faculty and the candidates for bachelor's degrees from the College of Engineering and Computer Science please rise? It's my honor to present 54 candidates for undergraduate degrees. Honors awarded these candidates include 15 candidates for Latin honors. Candidates from the College of Engineering and Computer Science, please remain standing.
At this time, would interim dean Randy Walker please come forward to present the candidates for graduation from the Graduate School.
Good morning. Will the candidates for degrees from the UTC Graduate School please rise? It's my privilege and honor to present two candidates for doctoral degrees from the College of Computer Engineering and Computer Science, and 45 candidates for master's degrees, 18 from the College of Arts and Sciences, and 27 from the College of Engineering and Computer Science. At this time, would the deans and all candidates for undergraduate and graduate degrees please remain standing?
I would invite Chancellor Engel to join me at the podium at this time. Chancellor Engel, these candidates have met all the requirements for receipt of their respective degrees and have been duly approved by their deans and faculties.
virtue of the authority of the state of Tennessee vested in the Board of Trustees of the University of Tennessee, and by them delegated to me, I take pleasure in conferring upon you the respective degrees for which you have been recommended, with all the rights, privileges, honors, and obligations pertaining thereto. Undergraduates, you may now move your tassels from right to left.
You may be seated. Mr. Robert Fisher, President of the Student Government Association, will now offer his congratulations.
Good morning. Graduation. We find ourselves at this moment after years of hard work and immense personal, professional, and intellectual growth. We have dreamed of walking across the stage, hearing our names with cheers shortly thereafter, and excitedly, yet nervously, crossing that symbolic threshold into whatever exists beyond college. Today, as that dream becomes a reality, perhaps the most pertinent question on our minds is, what now? It's a simple question, I know, but it's unequivocally a question with which we all have to wrestle. And perhaps approaching this question proves so difficult because its answer is not merely a statement of where we want to work or what we want to do after graduation, but rather a thoughtful explanation of who we want to be after graduation. The process of answering this question, who will I be, requires us to actually contemplate how we will interact with an ailing world around us and what our role is in improving it. This is likely a more challenging proposition than we've addressed in any test, paper, or final examination. But unlike your typical test at UTC, I'm going to give you a quick study guide that might help you answer this question. Here are 3 steps that are critical to addressing this incredibly complex challenge. Step 1, think. Think about your identities and your relationship to the broader society. Think about your lived experiences and how they might be different than your peers or coworkers. Think about the systems and structures that inform or perhaps misinform your perspectives of other people. Think about the possibility that you might have an underdeveloped system of thinking. Step 2, talk. Talk about things that make you uncomfortable. Talk about things like race and gender and sexuality and ability, because yes, all these things still matter. Talk about what a more fairer and just society would look like. Talk about the role you should play in shaping it. Talk. Have a real dialogue with people who think differently than you, who don't believe what you believe. Talk about what you don't understand with people who don't agree with you. Talk about privilege. Talk until you realize you don't understand everything, and that's okay. Talk so that you learn, and then stop talking so that you learn more. Step 3, act. Act because thinking and talking without action just leaves us with regurgitated thoughts and repeated conversations. Act so that you might be a change agent. Act because all across the country, people are stuck in vicious cycles of structural inequality and are crying out, Black Lives Matter, and we can't breathe. Act because the world needs you to. Act because you need you to. Think, talk, act. These are 3 simple tips to answering that all-important question. Who do I want to be? There is no doubt that addressing this question will be challenging and likely force you to re-examine your own assumptions. But that's what a college education prepares you to do. And that's what your experience at UTC has provided you. The ability to think critically, to ask thoughtful and tough questions, and perhaps arrive at a different conclusion than you anticipated. As you exit today's ceremony, I hope you not only leave with a strong sense of what you want to do, but an even stronger sense of who you want to be. Friends, it has been my honor and privilege to serve you as SGA president, but it is an even greater honor to say to you today, job well done. Congratulations, class of 2014. May tomorrow provide you with endless opportunities to think, talk, and act. Thank you, and go Mocs.
now my pleasure to call on Mr. Mike Griffin, President of the UTC Alumni Board, who has joined us today to welcome you as UTC's newest alumni.
Good morning. Dr. Rowland just reminded me that I was following a Rhodes Scholar. So, again, congratulations, Robert. On behalf of the University of Tennessee Alumni Association, it's my privilege to welcome you to the ranks of the UTC alumni. Today we are gathered to celebrate your accomplishments. Your hard work and dedication to continue your education has prepared you not just for a job or another step in your career, but for a journey of lifelong learning. Your education does not end today, it has only just begun. As you enter today, you were given a gift by your alumni office. As you leave UTC and set out to face the new challenges in the days, weeks, and years ahead, remember that the UTC Alumni Board and the Office of Alumni Affairs are here to support you. Please stay engaged with your alma mater. For those of you who would like a memento of today's occasion, the Gold Council, the grads of the last decade, have made it possible for you to purchase DVDs of today's ceremony through the UTC bookstore. You spent several years working hard to earn the opportunity to walk across this stage to receive your degree. You've moved your tassels from the right side of your mortarboard to the left to signify your accomplishments and your change in status from students to alumni. We shall achieve is a motto of our university. Class of 2014, you have achieved a great milestone by your graduation here today. On behalf of the UTC Alumni Board, I wish you every success. Congratulations to our newest alums.
With the Vice President of Academic Affairs and Student Success, the Chancellor, Dean Elwell, Dean Out, Dean Walker, and Marshals take their positions. At this time, the College of Arts and Sciences would like to take this time to recognize the accomplishments of Ron Farrell, who passed away on April 11th, 2014. Ron was a student in the communications and was on track to receive his degree today. Ron's advisor and department head both say that this young man was an exceptional student as well as a strong student leader. Ron is missed by faculty, staff, and students. Walking in Ron's honor today is his sister, Shayna Farrell.
To be respectful of all graduates, please hold your applause until the end. Will the recipients of graduate degrees please rise and come forward as directed by the marshals?
The following are doctoral candidates from the College of Engineering and Computer Science. Nicholas Graham Currier. Srijith Rajmahan. following graduates are from the Graduate School and the College of Arts and Sciences: Gentry Kyle Jones, Justin Miles Jorgensen, Laura B. Kilpatrick, Benjamin Daniel Kimsey, Bethany D. Rice, Ming John Wan, The following graduates are from the Graduate School and the College of Engineering and Computer Science: Abdulaziz Omar Al-Mubarak, Omer Mohammed O. Omari, Zachary Taylor Bell, James Kevin Bracken, Marian Ion Diakanu, Osama Sadiq Hashim, Spencer Garnett Klagstad, Griffin Russell Livesey, Walter Morrison Lowry II, Puneet Patel, Aluwatamalahan Timothy Ojo, Divya Raghu, Sai Sundeep Ramayana, Eric James Reinschmidt, Joshua Adam Thomas,
Will the recipients of the bachelor's degrees please rise and come forward as directed by the marshals?
The following graduates are from the College of Arts and Sciences: Alexandra Rose Maynard, Latin Honors candidate;
Andrea Nicole Abbott,
Caitlin Brooke Adams;
The following graduates are from the College of Engineering and Computer Science: Crystal Rose Anderson, Latin Honor Society;
Stephen James Adams;
Nicholas Anthony Bateman;
Lori Ruth Addix;
Joe Raymond Benson;
Yolanda Marie Allen, Latin Honors candidate, elected to Alpha Society;
Patrick Brown;
Jessica Lane Anderson;
Gustavo Victor Burke;
Trenton Roy Anderson;
Keelan Gregory Carpenter;
Alicia Ann Austin;
Daniel Winston's Delate, Latin Honors candidate;
Elizabeth Diane Batchelor;
Dennis Patrick Doyle;
Winston Jacob Bacon;
Patrick Joseph Doyle;
Ellen Christine Barrows;
Anthony Ryan Escondon, Latin Honors candidate;
Chelsea Victoria Beard, Latin Honors candidate;
Daniel M. Fusel;
Melissa Kate Bennett, Latin Honors candidate, elected to Alpha Society;
The next graduate is Bradley Edward Gibson, Latin Honors candidate, elected to Alpha Society.
Abigail Christine Bianucci, Latin Honors candidate;
Joshua Ryan Gould;
William Miller Blaine;
Waylon Josiah Grant;
Lindsay Blake Bloom;
Dylan Jerome Graves;
Leah Michelle Bolton;
Hannah Christine Grisanti, Latin Honors candidate;
Emily Garchik Bostic, Latin Honors candidate;
Joshua David Haynes;
Chanel L. Box;
Nikita Naresh Hemnani;
Nicholas Sheldon Boyd;
Jeffrey Thomas Herndon, Latin Honors candidate;
Abby Elizabeth Brantley;
Robert Christopher Holcomb;
Catherine Elizabeth Bravos;
Dakota Michael Huddleston.
Tyler Aaron Brown.
Hooper Kincannon IV, Latin Honors Candidate.
Jessica Monroe Caldwell.
Bradley William Little.
And the next candidate is Karen Marie Catchings.
Jeffrey Allen Lucas.
Zachary Aaron Chapman.
Jeremy Wyatt Miller.
Candace Rebecca Klein, Latin Honors Candidate.
Nathan Marabella.
Olivia Catherine Collins, Latin Honors Candidate.
Jeremy Ray Moody.
Ashley Renee Combs.
Taylor Graham Morgan.
James Nicholas Connor.
David James Myers, Latin Honors Candidate.
Victoria DeJanice Cooper.
Frederick Lee Napier, Latin Honors Candidate.
Amanda Faith Cotter.
Cameron Riley Parker.
Jenny Rebecca Cowart.
Kyle Anthony Phillips.
Kenneth Clayton Cruz.
The next candidate is Allison Rose Pletz, Latin Honors Candidate.
Carrie Nicole Cribbs.
Stephen John Powell, Jr.
Andrew Kenneth Crow, Latin Honors Candidate.
Forrest Elijah Pruitt.
Jonathan Philip Crow.
Jerry Wayne Reese.
Matthew Gerard Crow.
Nathan Timothy Reinzinger.
Jessica Golden Crumb.
Jonathan Curtis Roddery.
Douglas Jeremiah Courier.
Cody Allen Snyder.
Caleb Linwood Cushman.
Jonover Lanier Spriggs.
The next candidate is Erin Page Daughtry, Latin Honors Candidate.
Brooke Alicia Washburn.
Marshall Dawson Davies, Latin Honors Candidate.
James Carroll Welsh III.
The next candidate is Casey Ray DeCook.
Sumner Vaughn Welty.
The next candidate, Kathleen Ritchie DeMars, Latin Honors Candidate, elected to Alpha Society.
The following graduates are from the College of Arts and Sciences. Ariel Wilson.
Tara Joyce Denley.
Michael Edward Wynn, Latin Honors Candidate.
Gloria Joanne DeWeese.
The following graduates are from the College of Engineering and Computer Science. Davis Woody.
Joseph Augustin Didgeon.
David Allen Zur.
Casey Lauren Dirks.
Following graduates are from the College of Arts and Science. Courtney Morgan Rogers, Latin Honors Candidate.
Taylor William Dodds.
Fabika Nzinga Rodriguez.
Melina Ray Delata, Latin Honors Candidate.
Cherub Sharice Rogers.
Melissa Ray Downs.
Hannah Ruth Rogers.
Megan Lynette Etherly.
Carrie Catlin Rogers.
Emily Marie Ellis.
Dana Elise Rotchin.
Kaylee Elise Ferguson, elected to Alpha Society.
Jewel Roselle.
Kelly Louise Findley.
Daniel Corey Russell.
Benjamin Kelly Fryer.
Emily Alyssa Sad, Latin Honors Candidate.
Next candidate is Trevor Douglas Gom.
Sydney James Sadler.
Marcy Aaron Gardner.
Carla Felicia Scaife.
The next candidate is Kelsey Nicole Gibson.
Nicholas Roberto Segui.
Alex L. Gibbons.
Carson Murray Sharp.
Ivy Mariah Good, Latin Honors Candidate.
Elise Silvers.
Jasmine Catrice Gray.
The next candidate is Jamie Nicole Simpson.
Carson Wesley Green, Latin Honors candidate.
Robin Lindsay Simpson.
The next candidate is Megan Barbara Green, Latin Honors candidate.
Christopher Jonathan David Sindler.
Janika Alexandria Greenlee.
Mark Daniel Singletary.
The next candidate is Prakriti Anil Hansalaya.
Callie Michelle Shipworth.
Brandon Jerome Harden.
Chelsea Van Dyke Smith.
The next candidate, Madison Leigh Armin, Latin Honors candidate.
Kenneth Blake Smith.
Jenny Marie Haston, Latin Honors candidate.
Michael Lawrence Smith.
Amanda May Hebe.
Teron McKill Smith.
Ariel Ashley Sierra Henson, Latin Honors candidate.
Jordan Michael Soto, Latin Honors candidate.
Jillian Elizabeth Higgins, Latin Honors candidate.
Laura Allison Southwood.
Joshua Tyler Hill.
Victoria Sovak.
Zachary Cuellar Hindman.
Anna Elizabeth Spleen.
Amanda Brooke Hobby, Latin Honors candidate elected to Alpha Society.
Dylan Scott Stevens.
Taylor Jewel Holcroft.
Olivia Rain Stover.
Brooke C. Harper.
Ashley Denise Swafford.
Daryl Maurice Hubbard Jr.
Tia Christine Swanson.
Nisa Rose Hunt, Latin Honors candidate.
Patrick Keene Secrist.
Victoria Grace Hunter, Latin Honors candidate.
Eric Christopher Schreit.
Taylor Adrian Hurley.
Charisma LaCherice Taylor.
Martha Althea Hutchings.
Jalissa Katura Taylor.
Olivia Mercedes Jenkins.
Victoria Suzanne Templeton.
Daniel Edward Johnson Jr.
Zachary Lawrence Trainer.
Elizabeth Joan Abigail Jolly.
Jacob Andrew Troxel, Latin Honors candidate.
Dallas Hamilton Jones.
Eileen Opel Tubbs.
Dustin Taylor Jones, Latin Honors candidate.
Andrea Beth Tetro.
Jason R. Jones.
Kelsey Nicole Tompkins.
Shannon Marie Jones, Latin Honors candidate.
Stefan Nikolov Vanchev.
Hain Kim.
Dustin Ray Tubbs.
Catherine Taylor King.
Preston Scott Vandergriff.
Stephen Jacob Klein, Latin Honors candidate.
Mahasabi Naim Wakil.
Stephen Michael Krikorian.
Whitney Payne Walker.
Emily Ann Kulik.
Tracy Michelle Watkins.
Courtney Alexandria La Chapelle.
Brooklyn Nicole Weber.
The next candidate is Catherine Breen Lane.
Halen Ann Weeks.
Sarah Elizabeth Leach.
Brian Doyle White, Latin Honors candidate.
John Christopher Leveris II.
Keisha Brooke Wilkie.
Crystal Noel Luttrell.
Keon Roy Williams.
The next candidate is Rachel Lynn Maddox.
Kristen Ashley Williams.
Matthew Allen Magallanes, Latin Honors candidate.
Megan Kathleen Williams.
Samantha Ann May.
Catherine Palmer Wills.
Stephen Allen McCullum, Jr.
Sarah Elizabeth Wilson,
Leela Carissa McCauley,
Caitlin Nicole Woodfin,
Margaret Kelsey McCormick,
Stephanie Berlinda Woods, Latin